So I saw a video of Verydarkblackman saying China, in fact, it was like in a train or a chopper or something. It was showing Chinese people their farmland. You see rice, you see maize, you see, and it was saying our people, Nigeria has just focused on oil alone and we have neglected the farm. And when I saw that video, I kind of watched it with mixed feeling, because if you want to talk about lazy, it means you are channeling it to the people. But if you talk about wickedness, it means you are channeling it to the government, and that is where you should channel it to. Because Nigerians are anything but lazy. Nigerians are the most hardworking people you have ever seen on this planet. Take it or leave it. Now, is it that they don't want to go to farm or what? Now, VDM, I would like you to ask them in China if they have ever heard anything like Fulani herdsmen. Do you think they don't rear cows there? They rear cattle there, but they have ranches. They have, if you know you are doing cattle farming, it is a farming just like people doing goat, people doing snail, people doing corn, people doing yam. It is a farming. It is not a government property. It is only in Nigeria that government puts so much priority on cattle. I cannot remember eating cow. I have not eaten cow meat for more than 7 years. More than 7 years, I have not eaten cow meat. Even when I go out, I am traveling, I will either ask for goat meat or I take chicken or I take pork. So if you know that this is a private business, why do we have things like this? Look at this is somebody who, this is a Fulani herder who videoed himself in another person's corn farm. He videoed it. He videoed it and posted it on TikTok. He videoed himself on another person's corn farm, and then the cows are busy feeding on somebody's crop. You have women every day coming to cry out. They cannot go to the farm. So tell me how these people are supposed, how are you supposed to diversify? How are we supposed to diversify? It is the government who is rather streamlining our streams of income to only oil. It is the government who is streamlining us. As individuals, personally, I love farming. I love to do goat farm. I love to do snail farm. I love farming. So if you look at it, it is the government who is streamlining us. They are making it unbearable for people to go to the farm so that they can have whatever they want to do. Focus on oil. So you see people going to people's farms, and then the police cannot do anything about it. The military cannot do anything about it. Nobody is talking about it. But when you see somebody who come out as a farmer to defend himself, he faces the kind of fate Samuel Jackson is facing for defending his family. You defend your family, and then a judge in the Supreme Court sentence you to buy. At this point, I think we should know where our problem is coming from. It is clearer than obvious that there is a scheme. These people are narrowing Nigeria as big as this country is. They are feeding us continuously with bad governance. They are narrowing the country to one stream of income. Do we need only oil? Even in the times of our forefathers, you see people having rubber plantation. You see people having plantain plantation. You see people having palm kernel plantation. And these things were able to build houses, feed families, export, and do well. But now you don't have such farm. How many cows? You want to tell me, say, even if you get 1,000 cows, can't you buy a land and house your cows? Can't you buy like 5 acres of land? Fence it, farm in your own land, and then your cows will come there to graze. Even if you want to do open grazing, they will come there to graze. Must you graze on other people's farms? It is only in Nigeria that you hear such stories. You almost don't hear this kind of stories outside the country. So ask people in China if they have ever had to worry about somebody coming to eat their rice farm, or somebody coming to eat one thing or the other. we know where our problem is. But as usual, everybody wants to take sides with their tribe. Everybody wants to take sides with their countryman. If somebody talks, one person wey no get any significant value go come say, oh, Verydarkman is against so tribe. If you talk, you go say, oh, Verydarkman is against the Igbo. If you talk, but you can never see such people open their mouth, their gutter of a mouth, to say this is wrong. Nigeria government, look at this. Oswald,